Hello and welcome to tcyonline.com. In this video, we will discuss the solutions for Reading Comprehension Sprint 7. Hope you have taken this test and you are enjoying these sprints. Let's go to the first passage. History will be the judge. That's the line leaders often use when making difficult decisions. So what do you understand out of this? The leaders, when they are asked to make tough decisions, and if they are indecisive and they are unable to know what the consequences could be, they'll just, put the burden or the onus on to history that time will tell what the consequences would be. That is to say, the leaders are unaware of the consequences of the decisions they make. Okay, historians, after all, have the benefit of hindsight. I can see a comparison between leaders and the historians. Okay, historians, they have this advantage. They have this advantage of hindsight and archives full of once secret files. So they have the advantage of the hindsight and they have archives full of once secret files. So they get the opportunity to study or analyze things once the event has occurred. That's what hindsight says. Okay, and archives full of once secret files. So they have access to those files which were highly classified at one point of a time, but not now. Okay, now they are made public and they have access to these files. But how will history judge a generation of leaders who don't preserve the historical record? Now the question arises that if the leaders fail to preserve the historical record, so how can they fail? Either they can do it deliberately or accidentally. That is to say, they can just forget, maybe they can simply forget to save a record of these, or they can simply destroy them as well. Okay, so let's see. In that case, history or historians won't be able to analyze those events. Okay, so we can't judge what happened after that. Now let's see. Which of the following cannot be inferred from the argument above? Now I have to figure out which of these cannot be inferred from the argument. Okay, let's see. Historians have the undue advantage of accessing highly classified files. Do you think so? Maybe this is tempting, but I know that they have an advantage where they can access archives full of once secret files. So they do not have an access to secret files, but they have an access to those files which were secret once upon a time. So A cannot be inferred. Leaders could deliberately or accidentally destroy records with historical significance. That's it. Okay, but how will history judge a generation of leaders who don't preserve the historical records? So there is a possibility that leaders could deliberately or accidentally destroy the records with historical significance. So B could be my answer. Now let's see. Leaders take inferences from history while making tough decisions. Do they refer to history? No, they do not refer to history. What do? They just put the burden or the onus onto history that history will decide whether these decisions they have taken are correct or incorrect. Okay, so answer choice should only be C. No, answer choice cannot be C. Okay, sorry, answer choice cannot be C, so answer choice would only be B. Okay, so answer choice is only B. So the only possible answer choice for this question could be option B.